Good Morning San Antonio starts right
I want him to
now.
be remembered as kind-hearted, loving soul.
A San Antonio family grieving the loss of a son who was killed in a car accident. How they want him to be remembered. The search continues for Suzanne Clark Simpson this morning, 6 days after her disappearance, the latest on the search. And could a recent car theft ring bust be what solves a deadly shooting that happened in May that killed a 4-year-old girl? All that and more coming up this morning on GMSA.
And as we take a look outside with live cam, a beautiful shot over San Antonio as we're seeing the sunrise on what will be a pretty toasty weekend. I've got to look at your forecast into next week. Cool front moving through, but will it be a bit of a disappointment? Details ahead.
Good morning. It's 8 a.m. on this Saturday, October 12th. Sarah, not feeling too much like October, but
No, but we stepped outside and it was just a smidge cool.
Can I just talk about some of the social media posts, not at our station,
Okay.
but other people posting? They're like, it's gonna get so cold next week, cold front. I'm like, it's a bit exaggeration.
It'll be in the 80s next week.
Cold front.
Yeah, so, I mean, hey, it is an improvement off of our forecast right now.
But really no 50s in the morning either.
Yeah, we're starting to trend back from that just because it's really looking like this is going to be a pretty weak front next week. But we'll talk about that in a bit. First, I want to get you ready for your day. It is 64 degrees outside right now in San Antonio. Hey, I was walking around and saw quite a bit of dew out there this morning. That's because temperatures are right at the dew points. Dew is forming, and in some cases there's been some patchy fog too. It's 57 in Pleasant and 57 in Hondo, 60 in Kerrville and 56 in Uvalde. Here's a look at those dew points. Again, temperatures are right at the dew point, but we're seeing plenty of sunshine right now. And here's the key. This afternoon, humidity is going to really lower. By about 3 o'clock, dew points are going to be in the 40s for us, which is pretty dry. So even though it's going to be warm in the afternoons, we are going to have low humidity. Take a look at the forecast today, tomorrow, pretty much the exact same forecast, copy and pasting it. And then, as I mentioned, looking ahead, there will be a front. Temperatures will be cooler, but how much cooler might be a bit of a disappointment to some folks out there. I'll have details coming up.
Well, you've probably seen these signs all around San Antonio. The search still on this morning for the missing mother of 4, Suzanne Simpson, who has not been seen since Sunday. And we're learning that in addition to local police, federal investigators could be watching her husband, Brad Simpson. He is currently in jail on charges of assault, family violence, and unlawful restraint on bonds totaling $2 million. So this morning, Bexar County Central Records confirms the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, along with the U.S. Marshals, have placed a hold on Simpson. That means if he posts that $2 million bond that we told you about, federal authorities could still take him into custody. So as of this morning, KSAT could not find any pending federal charges against Simpson. In the meantime, search crews continue to look for Suzanne. She was last seen near her home in Olmos Park. And today, crews started looking in a different location, miles away in Boerne. The Texas Rangers and Boerne police were searching a field in Boerne. This was happening yesterday afternoon next to a shopping center off of I-10 and South Main from morning until the afternoon. Our crews received no comment from investigators, but what they're looking for in the field. But we do know that Brad Simpson was arrested about a mile away from that location. And now this is where you come in. So if you have any information about Suzanne, or if you know where she might be, please call the Olmos Park Police Department. That number on your screen there, 210-822-2000. And we want to take this moment to remind you that if you or someone you know is dealing with domestic violence, there are people who can help. So take out your phone, scan that QR code that you see on your screen there. It'll take you to a page full of resources that can help you get out of a dangerous situation. Well, family heartbroken this morning. 1 week after their son's funeral, 20-year-old Manuel Mendoza died in a crash on I-35 last month. This happened near Judson Road exit by that construction zone that's there. San Antonio police say the car Manuel and multiple other passengers were riding in, hit an 18-wheeler, and he died that night. There are 3 others that were badly injured. His family, who asked not to show their faces, says they only learned what happened the next morning.
How do you want Manny to be remembered?
I want him to be remembered as kind-hearted, loving soul.
Like you heard there, they say Manny was kind and loving. As his family mourns, they say their son will never be forgotten. Well, what started as a bust on an auto theft ring this week ended up shedding new light on a crime that killed a 4-year-old girl happening back in May. So an auto theft ring bust we told you about this week is shedding new light into another crime. Just take a look here. So this is video of the May 8th shooting on Windsor Hollow in northeast Bexar County. Surveillance video shows 2 men firing up to 30 rounds into that townhome, killing the 4-year-old girl and seriously injuring her 2 parents and her 7- and 8-year-old siblings. Now fast forward to this week. Bexar County sheriffs busted a suspected auto theft ring. In that bust, they arrested these men on your screen, 22-year-old Brian Salazar and 20-year-old Isaiah Perales. Now arrest records show investigators say those 2 men could also be involved in the Windsor Hollow shooting. So according to new arrest paperwork, deputies believe they carried out the shooting in retaliation for the death of Salazar's stepbrother, who was killed less than 2 weeks before the Windsor Hollow shooting. They have yet to be charged for that shooting at this time. So when was the last time that happened during a school board meeting? That was a clip during Thursday night's Judson ISD board meeting. People were discussing the district's proposed academic goals. Board member Monica Ryan was speaking when fellow board member Deborah Eaton interrupted. That's when Eaton cursed at Ryan. Ryan tells KSAT investigate she didn't know what caused the outburst. She says the board needs to address what happened. KSAT investigates reached out to Eaton and the school board president. We're still waiting to hear back from them. It's 8:07 and 64 degrees. Okay, Longhorns and OU gearing up for the Red River rivalry. Say that fast this afternoon. How you can watch the big game still ahead on KSAT, but first. Devin Karp, he is live at a KSAT community event. He's going to be telling us how you can take part if you need to register for flu vaccines. That's coming up. Well, as we start to make our way into cooler months, flu season could make an impact on your health plans.
That is right. Our Devin Karp is live on the southwest side of town where you can get free flu shots today for the whole family. Good morning, Devin.
Hey, good morning, guys. You might think of a drive-thru as somewhere where you can get some of your breakfast, maybe some fast food, but today it's going to be flu shots. Take a look at some of the people who have been able to register for free to get their flu shots. Now, you can come out here. This is something being put on by University Health in a partnership with the Bexar County Commissioner's Court. Now, you don't even have to leave your car if you don't want to. Now, registration is required ahead of time, but that's pretty easy. We've got that link up for you on ksatcommunity.com right there, where you can sign up for a spot to get your free flu shot. Now, there just will be flu shots, no COVID-19 shots today. You just pull up in your car once you've made that appointment here at the Dragon Stadium right on Southwest ISD's campus right here. You'll be able to pull up, show some ID, and then you get your flu shot all for free. Now, this is going to be going on till noon today, and this is not the first one for the month, and it won't be the last. You can see more details about when it's going to be coming up next that we have online. But for now, I'm Devin Karp, KSAT 12 News.
Devin, thank you.
I remember doing the drive-through at the Alamo Dome. We
started the drive-through thing during COVID, and
yeah.
Now I kind of like it. You just don't have to get out of the car.
Yeah, it's very convenient.
Nice.
Hey, so take a look at your screens right now. I'm showing you across the nation. It's pretty quiet across the nation, and honestly, I think the nation can use it because Hurricane Helene, Hurricane Milton happening within 2.5 weeks of each other. it's kind of nice to see things fairly quiet across the United States. Now, that being said, there is some cooler air up in the northern tier of the U.S., including into Canada. And this is going to be the source of the nation's next cold front. Now, as I take you through the futurecast, you'll notice that a lot of that coldest of the air is really going to be confined to the northeast of the United States and even as far south as areas in Georgia. That's where the coldest air is going to settle. This front is pretty much just going to glance Texas. And so we're really not going to be seeing a big impact from this front. Temperatures across the northeast will be pretty cold, but not necessarily at that first freeze of the season. It should be 37 degrees in Pittsburgh by Wednesday morning. But you look at San Antonio, we are probably going to be looking at mornings still right near 60 degrees instead of in the 50s. That being said, there will also be some extra cloud cover from an upper level low that will be moving in to Texas. And so because of that, our highs are likely to come down quite a bit. By Monday, we're going to be in the mid 90s, about 10 degrees above the average for the high for the year so far. And you can see that by Wednesday, our highs are going to be in the upper 80s, mid 80s in some cases by Thursday and Friday. Still above average, but an improvement from what we're experiencing right now. And speaking of right now, it's nice and cool outside. We got 64 in San Antonio, 60 in Rio Medina. Sabinal, good morning. It's 57, 61 in New Braunfels. There's also some areas of patchy fog, especially to the southeast of San Antonio. Now, we are seeing the sun, and the sun's going to burn off that fog in a lot of areas, and we're quickly going to warm. 77 around 10. Around noon, it'll be 84. And then in the afternoon, even though it's a bit muggy to start our day today, in the afternoon, the humidity will be low. We're going to be at 93 for the high in San Antonio, and low humidity means that it should cool down pretty nicely this evening. Should be a great evening for any type of Saturday night activities outdoors. 92 in Kerrville. It'll be 90 in Rock Springs, but 96 in Del Rio, 95 in Cotulla, 92 in Beeville, and 93 in Gonzales. Looking at our 7-day forecast again. Yeah, our mornings are going to get down to 60 degrees by Wednesday morning, but it's still going to be pretty warm in the coming days. At least we get down into the 80s by Wednesday, and a small 10% chance for a stray shower on Thursday and Friday, but no major rain chances in our forecast. Hey, I was talking about how in the evenings it's going to be pretty pleasant. Well, around dusk, some people are going to have the opportunity to see a comet over San Antonio. So if you're an astronomy lover, I've got those details for you coming up.
Clear skies?
Yeah, clear skies for most of this upcoming week, too.
Awesome. Thank you, Sarah. 8:16, 64 degrees. Coming up, it's one of the biggest rivalries in college football. We'll tell you what you need to know about the Red River rivalry game. Sarah Spivey going for OU. Look at that.
No, I did not say that.
You
oh
didn't,
my gosh, Sarah.
You didn't have to say it, you Aggie. I know who you're going for. It's okay. Lean in. You love the Aggies. You gotta root against.
I love the Aggies. That's what I'll say.
There you go. She loves her Aggies. Let's take a look at our lotto numbers. Pick 3, 307. Fireball 0. Daily 4, 5, 8, 7, 1. Fireball 9. Sooner Booner, right? Is that what they say?
Yeah, I guess hopefully you just saw the cash 5 there because it disappeared. But your Mega Millions 3, 10, 29, 52, 57. Mega Ball 20. Mega Plier 3. Good luck.
Happening today right here on KSAT 12. It's Oklahoma versus Texas at the Cotton Bowl in Dallas. So if you had some traffic on I-35, this is probably why. The Red River rivalry kicks off at 2:30 live right here on ABC on KSAT 12. Our sports crew, they're going to be there covering the game. Follow along with our coverage in our newscasts and on KSAT.com. Plus, the big Clásico Regio soccer game happening today at the Alamo Dome. Kickoff at 6 p.m. The Tigres are playing the Rayados, and KSAT giving away a framed jersey signed by one of the Tigres players. So you can enter for a chance to win that signed jersey. Just scan this QR code on your screen. You can enter up until 11:59 p.m. on October 16th. To learn about how you can do that, head to KSAT.com. 8:21, 64 degrees. Stick around. We're going to have a sneak peek of the newest episode of Texas Eats at 10 o'clock this morning. Well, today at 10 a.m., a special edition of Texas Eats. David Elder continues to search for the best pollos asados spot in the city.
Now we're here at Pollos Asados Los Norteños off of Walsham and I-35. And this plate right here is the whole chicken, tortillas, rice, beans, green salsa, which they're very known for their green salsa here. And they've been around since 2006 for a good reason. It's all hitting, right? Now, all of this goes for $20.99, all right? So we're gonna dive in. First things first, I wanna try some of the chicken. I'm gonna grab the leg, going for the leggy. And you can already see it's got a lot of good color on there. That's how you know that marinade penetrated deep into the meat. Skin looks crispy. There we go. A little bit of char flavor, but you're getting more of that like tangy marinade flavor more than anything. But good texture on the chicken.
Looks awesome. 8:25, 64 degrees. Hey, new details continue to come on that chemical leak in Deer Park outside of Houston that killed 2 people. We'll have the latest in just a bit. And Texans, your prayers have been answered. Coming up, learn when you can start using Tap to Pay. What? At HEB. We're going to tell you that when we come back. Good morning. It's 8:30 on this Saturday, October 12th. If you have to mow the lawn like my husband does this morning, or, you know, you have to get your morning run in, do it now before it heats up.
Yeah, take a look at temperatures right now. It's only in the low 60s, but we do have some areas of patchy fog out there right now, especially closer to Floresville, Gonzales. So keep that in mind. Outside of the city center, there is some patchy fog. Meanwhile, temperatures are quickly going to warm today because we'll be looking at lower humidity in our forecast. As we take a look at your forecast for the day, 87 by 1 and 5 p.m. it'll be 93 for the high. But again, even though it's a little muggy now, it'll feel better this afternoon. And this evening, things are going to be pretty nice for us because it'll be dry, low humidity, totally clear skies. Might want to give your try at looking at the comet that's going to be over San Antonio through Friday, the 18th. Now, it's only going to be able to be seen at dusk. About 40 minutes after sunset, which is at 7:06, you'll have to look west just above the horizon and to the right of Venus. Venus should be easy to spot. It's going to be the brightest star in the sky. Look just to the right of it. Today, it'll be very close to the horizon, so a little difficult to see. But throughout the week, it'll be rising slightly higher on the horizon. So good luck. You can use binoculars to help you see that. And if you get pictures, send them into KSAT Connect. We'd love to be able to see it. And don't worry, the comet is 44 million miles away and it's burning up, so it's not going to be an issue for the Earth. Hey, here's the thing. We are expecting a cool front. I'll have those details coming up, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah. So we are just 3 weeks away from the presidential election, and both major candidates are laser focused on the battleground states this weekend.
Campaigning in Nevada and Colorado, former President Donald Trump overnight laser focused on his anti-immigration message.
Everyone's coming in, the murderers and whoever. She wants to have them come in and then they can loot, they can plunder, they can take everything that you've made in your life.
In Aurora, Colorado, promising to use the Alien Enemies Act from 1798 to round up and deport immigrants across the country, potentially even those with legal status.
I will rescue Aurora and every town that has been invaded and conquered.
Trump doubling down on false claims that the city is overrun by migrant crime, a claim that even the city's Republican mayor has said is just not true. Former President Obama this week on offense, saying Trump's promise to conduct mass deportations is nothing new.
They want you to believe that if you let Donald Trump round up whoever he wants, by the way, and ship them out, all your problems will be solved.
A new poll from the Wall Street Journal showing the race as close as ever, especially in those swing states that could decide it all. Donald Trump up by 1 in Pennsylvania, 6 in Nevada. Vice President Kamala Harris with a slight edge in Georgia, Arizona, and Michigan. Harris Friday speaking to a group of Republican voters in Arizona, promising to create a bipartisan council at the White House to generate policy ideas across the political spectrum.
I love good ideas. Wherever they come from, I love good ideas.
Recounting personal stories of her time working in the Senate with the late John McCain, hoping to win over those crucial moderate Republican voters.
There's this kind of backward thinking coming from some folks that suggests that the measure of the strength of a leader is based on who you beat down, instead of what we know, which is the real measure of the strength of a leader is based on who you lift up.
Was ABC reporting. So Deer Park emergency management officials said they experienced technical issues with the code red emergency notification system during the incident Thursday at the PMAX facility. So the leak killed 2 workers, injured dozens of others, and prompted shelter-in-place orders for nearby residents. Emergency management officials said they were able to work around the tech issue and get notifications about the chemical leak out to the community.
Pemex also failed to utilize the CARE app. A line of communication relies on how to make sure that potential hazards that produce during these industrial events and emergencies, that the right information is going to the right people in a very timely way.
So the problem has been resolved and systems are working properly at this time. Meanwhile, Boeing is planning to cut nearly 10% of their workforce. That could amount to around 20,000 jobs, people losing their jobs worldwide. This is among the cost-cutting moves taken by new CEO Kelly Ortberg, who took the helm at Boeing in August. This as the company deals with the strike of 33,000 hourly workers. Talks between the two sides broke down earlier this week. As we start to make our way into the cooler months or into deep fall, flu season could make an impact on your plans and health. That's why happening today, Bexar County and University Health are teaming up to host a community drive flu shot event. Our Devin Karp is there to explain why it's so important to get your flu shots. Good morning, Devin.
This morning at Dragon Stadium right here on Southwest ISD's campus, you can drive through to get your free flu shot. It's a partnership with University Health and the Bexar County Commissioner's Court. I'm here with someone from University Health to explain it to us. Good morning, Jennifer.
Good morning. My name is Jennifer Rodriguez. I'm Chief Pharmacy Officer at University Health, and we're excited to be out here this morning to serve our community.
Great. So what do we have going on here behind us?
This morning we have a drive-through flu vaccine event, and anybody in our community can come on through and drive through and receive a free flu vaccine.
Great. And you do need to register beforehand online. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. You can go to our website and register for the event.
Awesome. So you just come up, drive through here, stay in your car, and you can get your flu shot right there.
Yes. Fast, easy, and quick. And the process takes maybe less than 10 minutes. You register online, come on through, fill out some paperwork, and we'll take care of you.
Fantastic. Why do you think people should try to get their flu shot this year?
We're really working to keep our community healthy and make sure that nobody, to prevent the spread of flu to our other family members and throughout the community. So it's a good practice to receive your vaccines and stay healthy.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for being here with us this morning, Jennifer.
Thank you.
All right, so these organizers are going to be out here till noon today. You can register online if you want to pull up and get your free flu shot. There's also going to be several events like this throughout this month and into November. We have those details for you up online. But for now, I'm Devin Karp, KSAT 12 News.
Devin, thank you. So a lot of people are saying it's about time on this one. HB announced they're bringing Tap to Pay to its stores. The easy way to Tap to Pay system has been available almost everywhere except HEB for years now. So yes, starting now, some HEBs in San Antonio will accept Tap to Pay from cards and digital wallets at the cash registers. Does that include Apple Pay? I don't know. I always want Apple Pay when I forget my wallet at HEB. And it's also going to be at the self-checkout lanes and the pharmacies It'll take about a week for all of the HEBs in the area to roll the new feature out. However, HEB gas station pumps will not accept tap to pay. Cool. Good for you guys, HEB. Here's something to whine about, but in a good way. The San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo announced the winners of the International Wine Competition. Over 340 wineries from around the world participated, and 37 of those were from Texas. 7 judges sampled over 1,000 entries. What a rough job. The grand champion was a 2021 wine by Laird Family Estate. Most of these wines will be available to try at your nearest HEB during rodeo season in February. 8:37, 64 degrees. Having trouble cooking diabetic-friendly recipes at home? This is a tough one. Everything has carbs in it, right? Still ahead, SA Live teamed up with a local chef to make tasty carb-conscious dishes. And could a popular Halloween retailer start breaking into the Christmas market? What? We'll tell you what's going on with that next. 64 degrees. It's nice outside, no clouds in the sky, which Sarah Spivey says things are gonna heat up later today and tomorrow. But what about this cool front that we keep hearing about? She'll let us know about that when we come back. Between bowls of candy, costumes and decorations, Halloween spending expected to reach $11.6 billion in the U.S. this year. That's according to the National Retail Federation survey, so consumers are expected to spend an average of $103.63 per person. This year, many big box retailers are getting into spooky season earlier than ever before, because with some of that starting to sell Halloween merchandise as early as June. No, that's too early. Too early. Meanwhile, the retail chain known for ushering in spooky season, pulling a Jack Skellington move, stealing Christmas. Spirit Halloween has announced that it'll be opening 10 Spirit Christmas stores later this fall. The company says the stores will be filled with Christmas-themed decorations, inflatables, and gifts. Customers will also be able to wander through a life-sized gingerbread village, as well as take a photo with Santa Claus. Sadly, they won't be opening any new locations here in Texas. We have so many Spirit Halloweens here too. But their first rollout, if it does well, we may have our own very own Spirit Christmas store here.
I wonder what their logo would be, because the Spirit Halloween one is so creepy looking. You can't really do that for Christmas.
Oh, they're going to be like the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Which is one of my favorite. Is that a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie?
I think it's both. I think it gets you in the spirit for just the holidays in general.
Okay. It like rolls out the October, November, December season?
Exactly.
Okay. I can.
Do you like to decorate for Christmas?
No, my husband does all of it.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I like Christmas.
Yeah.
I like Halloween better, but I don't like putting up decorations because that involves getting the attic and.
Okay.
So I just supervise.
I like it. I like the kitsch, like the Christmas kitsch.
Yes.
But it's a different story for my husband, but that's fine.
Nothing tacky in their house.
It can't
fit the aesthetic.
It can't be. Outside right now, temperatures are in the low 60s, 64 in San Antonio. It's 61 in Floresville, 57 in Poteet, 63 in Gonzales, 61 in Comfort, and 50 in Bandera. Even though there's no fog in San Antonio, there is some fog off to the south and to the east, and that's because those temperatures are right at the dew points. Here's a look at the dew point temperature. The dew point temperature is in the 60s. It's called the dew point because that's the point at which dew can form, or in this case, fog. And when dew points are in the 60s, they're pretty muggy. And so it feels noticeably muggy outside. Here's where that fog is right now. Hallettsville, Cuero, Kennedy, Gonzales. There was even some patchy fog in Pleasanton, but it's starting to burn off. And the dew points that have been in the right near 60 degrees are actually going to come down in the afternoon. So even though it's a little muggy right now, right when we're experiencing the peak heat of the day, it should be pretty dry, and then in the evening, it should be pretty nice. So let's take a look at your KSAT 12-hour forecast. Sunny skies all day for us. 84 at noon. Around 2, it'll already be near 90, 93 for the high, and then quickly cooling tonight. Well, we're not going to be chilly by any means, but temperatures will be pleasant, getting into the 70s by 9, 10 o'clock. Now tomorrow, nearly identical weather. Pretty much that forecast I just showed you, copy and paste it to tomorrow. Some patchy fog in the morning for our more rural communities, and then 93 in the afternoon. Temperatures, you know, we've been talking about the potential cool front next week. The latest forecast data is suggesting that mornings are not necessarily going to be chilly. So chilly mornings do remain elusive in our forecast. And then as far as rain, no major rain chances. There's the slightest of a chance for a shower Thursday and Friday, but it's not going to do much even if you happen to be lucky and get one of those chances. It has been 37 days without measurable rain at the San Antonio International Airport since early September. And since September 1st, we've only had about 1.5 inches of rain, and all of that came in early September. We're about 4 inches below the average for the month so far. And when we look at those rain chances, again, 10% Thursday and Friday, that is it. Let's talk a little bit about temperatures across the nation. It's pretty warm across areas all the way up toward Kansas. 94 in Kansas for this time of year is pretty rare. We've got some cooler air to the north. This is that cold Canadian air that we've been tracking. It does look like for the most part that colder air is going to stay east of San Antonio, and Texas is just going to get clipped by this front. So what that means for us is, yes, our highs are going to come down a little bit. We'll be looking at high temperatures in the upper 80s for the first time since about September 9th. But still, our mornings are not necessarily going to be chilly. A little bit cooler, near to 60 degrees. But I have a feeling, Sarah, that this upcoming front is going to be a little disappointing for some folks. But hey, we will eventually get a stronger front. Just got to wait a little bit longer.
Okay, so I like to do evening walks, but I have to wait till about 6:30 till it gets about 89 degrees. This week, maybe around Wednesday, I can go like at 3 or 4 when it'll be below 90, right?
Yeah, exactly. And by the way, on those walks, have your allergies been bothering you?
Yes.
Yeah, I've got to look at the pollen count. We're in the middle of ragweed season. They've been bothering me too. So all those details coming up.
Thanks, Sarah. All right, it's 8:47, 64 degrees. Cooking tasty and carb-friendly foods doesn't have to be a struggle. Coming up, the SA Live team shows us recipes that are both delicious and diabetic-friendly. Imagine Italian pasta without the carb guilt. So SA Live's Fiona Gorstiza teams up with a chef from Lucy Cooper's Texas Ice House to share a healthy recipe you can make in 6 minutes. So just check it out.
Trying to eat healthier? Well, you don't have to sacrifice flavor. In fact, you can have your pasta and eat it too. And here to tell you how, well, you know what? We are in Chef Rhonda Smith's kitchen today, and she owns Lucy Cooper's Ice House. And she's going to show us how to make a delicious and popular Italian dish that's also diabetic friendly.
It is.
Okay.
You ready?
So what are we making today?
We're going to make cacio e pepe.
That's right. Yes. Okay.
So exciting, right?
And so how is it diabetic friendly?
Okay, so most pastas are going to be very, very heavy carbed. So when you're looking for pastas, obviously flip over the ingredients list and look at how many carbs are per portion and just stay in that portion size. But the secret to it is go with an egg pasta.
An egg pasta?
Yeah,
all right.
because that protein is just going to lower that carb ratio.
Okay.
So you're good to go.
And so we're going to get started, right?
Yep, so you ready? You can make this dish in literally 6 minutes. So you're going to drop this into your boiling water. And don't forget to salt that. But this is just going to be your egg tagliatelle. Yes. So you're just going to be generous with that salt. Always salt your pasta. Always salt that pasta water because that is where there's flavor. And that yummy salt. So these take about 6 minutes to make. So you're going to drop that pasta very first thing. And then while you're doing that, I'm going to turn on our skillet over here and we're going to make this sauce.
So while the pasta's going,
you're going to take about 4 ounces of butter. I like this nice European butter. You want to just drop that in your pan that we turned on. And you're just gonna let this melt. And once you get a little bit going in the bottom, you're just gonna add, you ready? Parmesan grated. And you can either choose the Parmesan or the Pecorino, but why choose when you can have both?
Right. Yes.
So,
it's very Italian.
It is very Italian. Parmigiano. So I'm gonna let you drop about a 1/4 cup of that in there. And then I'm gonna do the same with the Pecorino. You're just gonna add a spoon of garlic, and then you're just gonna add a little bit of white pepper to this. And you can smell it just starting to kind of roast. So literally it just means pasta with pepper, right?
So what are a few healthy eating tips that you've got?
Stay away from seed oils, use butter. If you need to use an oil, you definitely want to use something like an avocado. And see, you're gonna turn your heat off and you are ready to go here.
And Lucy Cooper's Ice House healthy items, they have a portion of that on the menu,
We
right?
do. We have salads, and really super exciting, at Lucy Cooper's, we do not use any seed oils. We cook everything in beef tallow.
Ooh.
I know.
Oh.
Talk about where there's fat, there's flavor, right?
I was gonna say.
But it's so good for you.
Right.
Beef tallow is so much
good.
better for you. So you can eat unhealthy, but
Ish.
still eat healthy.
Right.
That's a thing.
Okay.
That's a thing. We're gonna make that a thing. And it goes straight from here, back into your pan. And this is about a portion.
Ooh, there it is.
So good. So this is when we finish it off, and this is where you get that that white pepper kind of pop, because it definitely has its own pop, and that's just my personal preference. But then you're just gonna take a little ground black, right? Finish it off with a little pretty, because everything needs a little pretty.
Look at that, my goodness.
Now, to take and make this just a little bit better, you can always add a piece of grilled chicken or a piece of, just flat iron steak or just whatever you have in the kitchen. Heck, if you have a can of chicken, add a can of chicken.
That's how versatile it is.
That's how versatile it is. Literally goes with everything.
Love it. Thank you so much. Well, you can find this recipe on our website, salive.com. All you have to do is scan the QR code. And for more information on Cansaba Medical Group, just call 210-960-8956 or visit the website, cansaba.com.
Well, SA Live airs weekdays at 10 a.m. on KSAT 12 right after GMSA at 9. Scan that QR code you see there for more. Arts, culture, food, and fun, celebrating what San Antonio is all about on SA Live. 8:55, 64 degrees. We'll be right back. So join us on October 19th. That's next Saturday at Hemisphere Park for the Night the Light event. Lanterns will illuminate the sky to celebrate and honor those touched by blood cancers. You can join Team KSAT to fund life-saving research and to support patients. Make a donation by scanning that QR code on your screen. Our very own Danielle Ibarra will be emceeing the opening ceremony, so we look forward to seeing you there. It's 8:58, 71 degrees still ahead. The latest recalls you need to know about. One involving food that could be in your freezers now that was at H-E-B, and a Fisher-Price swing that poses a danger to babies. Plus, a new spot in San Antonio giving people a chance to test their painting skills. SA Live takes us to Color Me Mine. That's next.